Hey guys, welcome back to Naughty Threads. In case you're here on my channel for the first time, do subscribe and also hit the bell icon so that you don't miss on any notifications. So today's video is very interesting. I'm going to work or in fact try a new design. So for this I've taken a piece of lace, crochet hook number 10 and 6 strands of silk thread. So the first step, there is no chain base as such, but I'm going to work the double crochets directly into the fabric. So I'll start by fixing the knot here. So after the knot is fixed, I'm going to work 2 chains so that it is easier for me to work my first double crochet. After the 2 chains, I'm going to work 8 double crochets, one next to the other. So 8 double crochets, it's very simple. You have to make sure all the double crochets are of same size and just keep working until you've got 8. So I've done 3. It's 4. 5, 6, 7 and 8. So after 8 double crochets, this is how it looks. It should ideally look like one rectangle. Now I'm going to use some ring beads and another bead which is smaller than the ring bead, which actually fits in like this. So here you can also use crystal if you want, but I somehow like this combo of ring and this flower, so I'm just using this one. So having both together in the needle, I'm going to push them both inside like this and I'm going to lock it with a chain. And then I'm going to continue with 8 double crochets. So at this stage you will have to see where it reaches, then start your double crochets from that point. So this is how you will continue your first step. So 8 double crochets, after which you just add one ring bead and any other bead inside the ring and repeat. I'm done working the baseline and here I'm going to trim off my first color. So after the first color is trimmed, we'll then attach another color. So I'll join the second color and then we'll see how to do the next step. So I've attached my second color. Now we'll turn the work and we'll do the next step. So I'm going to start by inserting the needle in the first stitch, and in the next 2 stitches I'm going to do single crochet. So in total I have 3 single crochets here. And I will add one more single crochet which becomes the 4th one, and after doing 4 single crochets I will add this bead, lock it and then work one more single crochet. So this becomes a hanging here. Now the remaining 3 stitches I am not going to touch. I am directly trying to work double crochets in the ring. While you're doing this, make sure you do it carefully. So after adding one double crochet or after working one double crochet, I'm just going to add one bead and immediately work the next single crochet. No need of locking this bead. So we'll see how many ever fit into this ring. We'll try to add so many double crochets. I worked total 10 double crochets and I've added 9 beads. So then we'll skip the first 3 stitches here, which is 1, 2, 3. In the 4th stitch I'm going to do 1 single crochet. Add this small hanging, lock it, and then do 1 more single crochet right next to that. And then now you know we'll skip these 3 stitches and directly start our double crochet to the ring. So same way we will work till the end. So here, if you don't have this kind of a bead hanging, you can replace it with leaf bead or kundan hanging or any hanging of your choice. If you want to add tassel, then here you will have to create a chain space and then you can add a tassel as well. So I'll finish the remaining and then we'll see the final look of this design. I finished working till the end and now I'm just going to trim this, knot it and fix the loose ends. So this could be a design if somebody doesn't like tassels, because of late many people are complaining that silk thread bunches, when the sari has silk thread bunches, it's very difficult to maintain the sari. It tends to get wrinkled after a couple of wears and all of that. So you can go ahead and suggest this kind of design for those kind of people. So let me just show you the right side. Looks very pretty actually, even without tassels. So if you have more colors in the sari, you can actually work only double crochets in this step and then change it to the 3rd color and then add beads in the last step. So I have just used 2 colors. If the sari has more colors, you can do all those type of variations. So this is how it looks. So here's the final look after the knots are fixed. So I guess that's all in today's video. Do let me know in the comment section what you think about this design, and those who are watching without subscribing, please do subscribe to the channel. Also follow Knotty Threads on Instagram and Facebook. I shall see you guys soon with more interesting stuff. Until then, take care. Bye bye.